Good morning. I thought I would vlog today just because I'm gonna be home all day, and who doesn't love a cozy home vlog? I don't know if it's common, but it feels to me it's a reoccurring issue. I love wearing dresses. I love wearing skirts and very like feminine clothing. And I have an insulin pump, which makes it really hard to do that because your insulin pump has to go somewhere. And typically with a dress, there's not much security under there that you can like really lock it in. And if it were me, I would wear just a flowy, loose fitting dress, and which is easier to do, but a tight fitting dress, oh, it's even worse. Here's the outfit. Okay. I want to put my hair up in a ponytail so bad, but I need to let it finish drying because it's still pretty wet. I really miss my super long hair, actually. I was looking at pictures the other day when it was literally down to here. I'm like, oh, I miss her. Okay, it'll be back. I don't really feel like wearing makeup today because just my sister's coming over, so hopefully we'll have good lighting all day so I don't have to feel like a troll in front of you. Because this lighting right here is really good. Got started on my dishes first thing in the morning during my son's first nap. I have a really hard time keeping up with having our sink empty. I don't know if it's because it just falls on me all the time, or maybe I just am a messy cook, but I just feel like my sink is always filled with dishes, and a lot of that is just part of homemaking. It's just how it goes when you're making food from scratch for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Of course, every now and then we have leftovers, but honestly, not as much as I would like. I'm trying to be better about that, of making bigger portions so that we have leftovers, but I'm still just not in the best routine of that. So most days that are spent at home are usually playing catch up with getting laundry done. As you can see here, we have a very small laundry closet, and this is where our washer and dryer are. They are probably on the smaller side that compared to most washer and dryers that people have these days, and they're pretty old, but they still work, and we just haven't really justified getting a new washer and dryer yet, even though it probably would be nice. But everything for the most part stays in here for cleaning supplies, but I can only get so much in at one time, so I feel like I'm doing laundry a lot throughout the week, which is normal when you live on a farm. Clothes are just getting dirtier faster, and then of course the little ones, sticky fingers and all that. We don't have a very large house, but because of that we spend a lot of time in the same rooms, so throughout the day I am always tidying up over and over again, which sometimes feels pointless, but it ends up being worth it in the end, because sometimes it is a little bit quicker to put things back here and there, even though they're going to get pulled out about 10 minutes later if we're still in that room, just to keep the day going. And especially when you're going from one room to the next, it helps walking into a clean room. Like, it makes such a difference for me, at least, and that is worth it alone. Pumpkin potato. It's a pumpkin cellar and some piggies. I forgot to close this. We had to start putting locks on our cabinets. Not that I have like super toxic stuff, but like he doesn't need to be under there. Anyway, for lunch, I think I'm going to be making some eggs and toast. This is when I do voiceover for a lot of my video. Just so you know. Scraps that need to go out to the chickens. These are from dinner last night, and then also I cleaned out the fridge this morning. Some plums that I just don't want to eat, they're too smushy. Leftover peach, beet skins, Brussels sprouts. And then I also have a bunch of kale here that I had steamed. it looks like I didn't eat any of it, but I ate a lot. I might eat a little bit more for lunch, and then the rest can go to the chickens. For lunch, though, I think I'm gonna make, I have a loaf of bread that I made yesterday, some sourdough bread, and then I have eggs, and I think that's kind of it. Maybe some kale on the side. So here's my loaf of bread. Anyways, my morning snack, I've been snacking on some of these figs. Fig season is short. It's unfortunate because they're some of my favorites, and they're very much seasonal fruits because you cannot find them at the wrong time of year. So I've got some black turkey figs, and then I've also been snacking on these little cookies. They are made with, let's see, watermelon, cashew, sunflower, and flax. Oh wow, I thought these were almond flour. So these with some coconut sugar, sweetener in it, and then also a cup of Tulsi tea. Very good snack. I'm right here. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Bye-bye. You're so silly. All right, I just finished doing some laundry. Excuse this random piece of furniture that doesn't fit. I talked about that on my Instagram a while ago, so I'm not gonna get into it. Anyways, I just wanted to share that you need to add stickers on your water bottle. I feel like this was a thing a long time ago, and I've had this water bottle for at least like 5 years or something. I did have to switch out the top, but anyways, I got stickers, and it's just so cute. This one was given to me by my friend. This little cow kind of matches. I have books on there. I have read more books, and that's it. I also used the stickers to like cover up some marks on my water bottle that had been like scratched or something, and she's so cute. I love my little water bottle. I do have like a bigger, it's the same brand as Simple Modern. That's like a sip cup, but I used that more when I was pregnant because I was super thirsty all the time, and now that I'm not nursing as much, just not as dehydrated feeling. So anyways, I just got through a bunch of laundry, and I wanted to share this shirt because it's so cute. I got it from a small business on Etsy. It says Sweetheart of the Rodeo. How cute is this? I actually don't love the kind of like muted white color just because I don't feel like it's not as flattering on my skin tone. I usually go for a crisp white color. However, I couldn't pass on the print. So cute. I think it was like 17 bucks too, which isn't bad. And it's a Comfort Colors, 100% cotton. So that's good. I could have even gotten a size bigger. This is a large. I feel like I could have gone extra large, but I wear it to sleep all the time. We got this slide for my son's first birthday, and it has these little carrot like sides on it. I think it's so cute, and this is supposed to be for like a basketball hoop, but he's not really at that stage yet. However, right now it lives in our bedroom at the end of our bed, and it will eventually go outside. It's just with the weather, we just haven't really put it out there yet, but it's so cute. And if you want something like this on Amazon, I think it was on sale for 60 bucks, and it feels really sturdy. My husband put it together in like 10 minutes. So yeah, just mom things. Having a carrot slide at the bottom of your bed. We have a bucket full of scraps, and gonna go take this to the girls. I can hear they're hungry. I opened the door to the G coop and I felt something wet fall on my hand. I was like, ew, what was that? And then I look up and there's this monstrous spider. Do you see how huge that thing is? And what's in its web but a lizard? A lizard? I didn't think spiders would eat a whole lizard. While I'm out here, I'm gonna grab some sage. It is looking a little bit sad. I don't know if it's from the cooler weather we've been getting or the fact that it's just so hot. But, okay. Oh, wow, oopsie. Do not do as I do. I also need rosemary, but I'm not about to stick my hand in there with all those prickers. So I'll have to come back and get that. Wow, I really need to harvest these. Let me tell you right now, maybe watered those things 4 times. Look how many. I think I showed this in my last video. It's kind of embarrassing. If you sing it, it's less embarrassing. Rosemary. And take one lap around the house and then I'll be sweating. I just attempted to put my son down for a nap for the last 45 minutes. I was probably dragging it out a little bit too long, but he kept getting so close and he would fall asleep when I was rocking him. And then almost like he thought he had already taken a nap. I mean, it really had been 45 seconds. So anyways, we've recently come into a bit of a problem because his room is right up against my husband's office. The sound carries because there's actually a door, a door that connects the rooms together. So we used to not use a sound machine. Now we have to kind of help muffle some of the sound during the day because my husband is on work calls all day. And anyways, if he starts crying, I'll have to go in there again and really rock him, and can't be crying when my husband's on a work call. So that's kind of a bit challenging. A new challenge, I should say, because before he was in our room and now he's in his own room, which is good. It's necessary. It's where he should be right now, but it definitely kind of brings a new challenge during the day. So anyways, I almost rocked myself to sleep like 7 times in there. That happens all the time. The room is dark. I've got some calm music playing. I do like kind of old school gospel hymns, but just like really calm music. And I'll be rocking myself to sleep. And I'm like, oh, he's supposed to be sleeping, not me. So anyway, I'm going to try and put some clothes away while he's just hanging out in his crib. Just hanging out. So that's fine. Maybe he'll fall asleep on his own. I kind of doubt it, but really wanted to get started on my lasagna because it is a little bit time consuming. Even though it's a labor of love, it's always worth it because then you have food for the next few days because it makes a large amount. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that started because I'm trying to stay quiet while he's falling asleep, which he's totally not right now, but anyways, I'm going to do this and then I'll check back in after hopefully he takes a nap and I get some clothes done. All right, my son is not napping still, so mom life, just going to have to adapt. Usually I would just let this go and put him to bed early, but because my sister is coming over, he's going to go to bed at 5 o'clock if he doesn't take a nap. That's just how it works. So I'm going to try and put him on my back and see if that helps him take a nap, because I've got to also get dinner going. This is how I put him on my back. It's already ready to go, and I like to do it over a soft surface I grab him by the armpits, swing him around. Yeah, and then just kind of. Is your other leg in there? Good. Good. So I am realizing that this strap is not totally secured in there. Might have to take them off and do it again. Okay, plan B. I have a hypey baby. Oh, we're locked and loaded. Let's go, ladies. First step is to make our bechamel sauce. Yes, dear. And by doing that, I'm gonna start off by melting some grass-fed butter, always grass-fed butter, on the stove. And I'm going to mix in the herbs that we cut from the garden earlier. The base of the herbs I use are sage, because sage goes so well with pumpkin, rosemary, and oregano. So I'm gonna add these and crisp them up. And he's playing with my continuous glucose monitor. And I'm just gonna crisp them up and actually just infuse the butter with these flavors, and then I will remove them before I finish the bechamel sauce. So it's really just about extracting the flavor of these medicinal herbs. Right, another flavor that's really prominent is garlic in this recipe. So I'm going to start peeling these cloves of garlic. And while I'm standing here, I have a very random question that I've been thinking of. Is filming on my iPhone like terrible looking? I don't know. To me, I feel like I don't care when I'm watching other people on YouTube if they film with an iPhone. I just don't care. To me, it doesn't look that much different. I mean, certain things, yes, like I do love filming recipe videos with my nice camera because it is very nice to look at. But sometimes it's easier to film with my iPhone just because it's quick, but I do wish I could film with my camera all the time. I just am kind of intimidated by it, honestly, like getting my tripod out and all that stuff. But I need to learn how to use that camera more. Maybe in my next video I will film with my actual camera. That would probably be good of me. Anyways, I have heard this little baby on my back yawning a couple of times, so I know he's gonna fall asleep. I know it. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna finish up this lasagna. One other thing I was gonna mention is, if you would have told me 4 years ago that I would be having gluten lasagna filled with dairy, I would have been like, no, there's no way. But here I am. This isn't the first time I've made this recipe. I've made it a bunch last year, and it's coming back around now that the weather's cooling down. I mean, not really, but you know, we're getting there. The weather in the morning is nice, and yeah, here I am making the lasagna again. So I just, you know, I'm never embarrassed that I like changed my mind about something, because it's okay to change your mind. You know, sometimes you feel a different way. Maybe 4 years ago, it probably would have made me sick and not feel good, but now I feel really great eating this and nourished. And, you know, just never be afraid to change your mind or do something different. It literally does not matter. Like, do whatever you want to do. If you want to eat dairy one week and then not eat it the next, that is okay. I personally do really high quality dairy. That's pretty much the only way that I will eat it. I try and aim for a raw dairy when I can. It's pretty easy to do with cheese. And then If it's like a milk-based something, then I just always do 100% grass-fed. And I like to buy this one brand I found. It's like low pasteurization instead of ultra pasteurized milk. And that helps. But anyways. Called it on the nap. Who's still passed out. It is, what time is it? It's 4:15. I really need to get this lasagna in the oven by 5. And I might just do it a little bit early because it does take about an hour and 10 minutes to cook. And then another 10 minutes to cool. We're planning to eat around 6 o'clock. So maybe we can eat a little bit later now that he's taking such a late nap. Once my son woke up from his nap, I started on assembling this lasagna, and I did want to share that the recipe will actually be written out on my blog, nourishtobeauty.com. If you're interested, it is a little bit labor of love, as I mentioned, but I really feel like this one is worth it. I've made it for various occasions, different groups of people, and everyone always loves it. It's such a unique flavor, but it's just so delicious, and it is the ultimate cozy fall pasta dish. I just love it. And other than that, I want to say thanks for hanging out with me in this week's video. I'm going to wrap it up here. I didn't really get any clips once my sister came over, so I just wanted to share the end result of the lasagna, and as I mentioned, I'll have that recipe written out for you. If you have any requests of videos you'd like to see in the future, do leave them down in the comments. But other than that, I will see you in next week's video. I hope you're having a really great day. Bye!